man.
Let's do it together.
Hey. Welcome to What the Fuck is in the box.
Box!
I can't handle you. Oh my God. Too much sugar.
So much sugar.
I have Eric with me today.
That's me, and I have Drew with me today.
Thank you for taking the time to introduce me. Makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What'd you bring?
Nothing. This was here when I got here.
Oh, what happened
I
here?
brought my chapstick, though.
Oh.
I got chapstick.
You spit on the box.
I was in New York a week and a half ago. It's cold up there.
Okay.
Harmony Pro 2400. It's chapstick. You don't have to worry. I literally just had chapstick. You were on edge ever since we did that hot food thing, huh?
I like this.
What do you think? I'm going to like whip out a bunch of fiery cheese balls and throw them at you or something?
Hey, 4 minutes.
All right. Harmony Pro
Let's
2400.
start this off. We're going to give this away. Pay attention.
This?
At home.
We're giving this away?
We're giving this away.
Yeah, this.
Yes.
Harmony Pro 2400. This is their brand new Pro remote for the integrator and installer channel. Not sold in retail.
No retail. Can't find it in retail. What are you trying to do?
Got the commercial stuck in my head.
I'm out.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah,
Box.
let's open the box.
Insanely sleek box this time.
God, they do a good job on this stuff.
Yeah,
It's really
artwork's
nice.
fantastic. Goes over the features. Actually talks about a lot of the add-ons and additions to the 2400 over the previous Pro. But we'll go through those at length at some point. Good
If
visual.
you just hand me the back of the box, I won't need my notes over there.
I know.
And as I get older, my eyes get worse, and I can't even read them anyway. So,
Let's get into the box.
so crack the box. This is their newest device. This is the new Logitech. If you haven't used a Logitech in a while, I have this conversation all the time. If you're one of those guys that it's been a long time, or gals, it's been a long time since gals. What is this? The 70s,
I was gonna say, who are
ladies or gentlemen. If you haven't used a Logitech in a long time, please check it out. Check it out. It is nothing like Logitech of the past, man.
especially the pros, right?
Especially the Pro models. So it's important to know the Pros again. They're not sold in retail. It's only 100% through the integrator channel. Tons and tons of margin on the job. So you're set. The hub.
Man,
The
that is
hub.
sleek.
The hub. Yeah, so this is their new hub, right? This is the device that receives and sends out the various commands that you send over to it. IR, IP, and Bluetooth.
Is that a blaster?
This is a blaster. It will blast as well. So you got blasting off the front, the back, and the sides.
Nice.
And the top, and the bottom,
In the bottom?
and out the holes in the back. This thing is a blaster. It just blasts
my
everywhere. So IR blaster, you can see the extended range antenna on it. So if you use the previous Pro, this one gets a considerable amount more distance from, come out right?
Yeah.
From the remote.
that's-
Tons more range.
That's a big deal because this is for the custom integration channel, and typically there's a lot of stuff going in closets, other rooms, AV rooms, and the distance has been an issue in the past. So
Yep.
that extended range helps with that. So you still have control no matter where in the home you are, which is
We have guys installing this that have called us and said, literally, just as a test, I walked out the front door and kept walking down the street to see how far I could go and continue controlling it.
nice. Customer get mad that they stole their stuff.
Guy got ran over. It's actually a terrible story. It's
Why
very,
would you
very,
tell
very
me?
sad. So you can see on the back that this is a 6-port,
What kind of ports?
6 IR ports. They're assignable.
What kind?
Huh? IR?
3.5.
3.5. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah,
no problem.
3.5. So they did make that running change off of the previous ones. Previous ones were 2.5 millimeter. This is 3.5 millimeters. So you're no longer handcuffed to a very specific IR cable. It's got the screw holes on the back, or the mounting holes on the back. So
And the mounting screws.
that's cool.
Get you off guard so
I
much.
don't know. I'm sure. Yep. Ethernet connection, pair and reset, and this is PoE, right? So you actually don't need to use any kind of a power adapter on this. It'll take power over Ethernet.
Nice. What's that?
This is a IR emitter, a flasher, if you will.
So what is this and
boot.
why does it exist?
It's an IR boot. No, it's not a boot. It's a cap. So essentially, you're going to stick this over the head of the IR emitter, and that way you can put it right over the device where it receives the signal, and it won't interfere with any of the other gear. You won't lose any of the signal out the back. And if you don't have an eye patch for your pirate costume,
we shall need a crossbow, an hourglass, 3 goats. One of us must learn to play the trumpet whilst the other one goes like this. I know a man with a goat. Good, I can go like this.
you're good to go.
There you go. Nice. Oh, I was wondering how long. Don't lose that.
Not long enough.
These are really nice. So a lot of people I see use Scotch tape, but to your point, that doesn't always block the signal at the back side of that. So these are great. They're discreet. They cover up the IRs very well, and they keep them secure.
Yeah.
So nice. What's this?
Another IR emitter.
What's this?
This is the third. This is the fourth IR emitter.
Yep,
That's the third. Ooh, male to male IR extending cable.
There you go.
Some extending cable.
What's this?
I love this game, Drew. I gotta tell you, I love it.
It's
Power.
easy for
This
me.
is
I don't
power,
know
which you don't have to use because it is PoE. So if you need it, you need it. If you don't, you don't. Right? Base station for the remote control. Again, with Logitech, I started to talk while Drew's pulling all that stuff out. I started to talk about Logitech today versus Logitech back in the day. So it is app-based programming. So you open up your phone, you download the app, and it basically walks you through very quickly programming your system, including your home control devices. So your lights, your Sonos, any of those additional devices. I mentioned earlier, IR, IP, and Bluetooth. There's legitimately nothing you can't control nowadays with the Harmony. Really, really amazing. The programming and the setup is super simple. The form, the function, the way it sits in your hand is really nice. It balances really nicely. It's just overall, it's a fantastic remote. And they did make another change. They come out with their installer portal, which is a really big deal. The portal is something that allows every dealer to log in and have all of their jobs and all of their programming all in one place. And because you have that, you have the ability actually to access somebody's remote remotely, right? So from your office, from your house, if somebody calls and says they're having issues, you have the ability to log into their remote and make updates and changes remotely, and then just push it to them with an update.
So controller and base station obviously included in this as well, right? Which is
I would hope so.
A great finish to it all. So Eric did mention a couple things about the remote. One of the things I do enjoy is it does still have an IR on the front.
Yep.
So if you are in a location where you have a TV and you don't want to run an IR, you do still have IR off the remote, which is a nice feature. I personally love the fact that they have some custom buttons on the bottom.
The home control buttons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's great, where you've got lighting control, and again, you've got some switch kind of controls, but these are actually completely independent. You can control them to control whatever you want, do whatever you want with home control devices. And then you have an up and down that works as a dimmer.
Can't control whatever you want.
No.
Most everything.
Very sad.
I know. Sad face.
Sorry. So, killer set, killer feature. This obviously fits a lot better in a rack as well, right? So you've got those options. Again, really designed and specialized for the custom integration channel, and a fantastic looking remote.
Yep.
Overall, I think it's probably about all the stuff we've got, right? So recap everything.
Is there anything else in the box that you threw on the floor? If not, this is everything.
This is everything, right? So we've got the actual hub, the remote, the base station, the power cable, an extender for the IRs, the 3.5 IRs, the covers for them, the mounting screws, and the optional
comes with it. You don't have to pay extra for it, but you don't have to use it if you don't want it.
You've got PoE, which means you can power it over.
It's better than PUE.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Sorry.
Jeez.
I'm just here for the bad jokes.
Please like and subscribe and comment. What do they need to comment with?
We want their account number and which of the two of us is more handsome.
Dealer name would work too.
That would be fine. That would be enough.
I mean, if you knew your account number, congrats. Otherwise, name's just fine.
We know we're both not handsome, so
we'll find you.
It's easy. We don't want you to lie.
Who's less ugly?
I win that competition. Look at you. You're a beast.
I'll see you next time, people.
That was dumb. Doing that. God. We'll do something cool like that.